Hey guys, okay, I've been trying to do this video that somebody had asked me to do, and then when I decided to sit down and do this video, I found out that the company that I bought them from discontinued them. Now, I'm going to repeat myself. They discontinued them because they were contacted by the manufacturer, and they were told that they have to cease and assist because they are infringing on another company's idea. So now, saying that, I bought my little ones from TKB back in 2008 or 2009. I think it was 2009. And yeah, they were the little ones. The most flimsiest thing about them was this. This right here was very flimsy, but I've had mine that long. I do have a little bit of gapping here and here. My husband thinks that they put magnets on the side. That would stabilize them a lot better, but they don't. And I love this size until last year, around November, December. All of a sudden, I noticed on my Facebook that new and improved. I was like, oh, cool. So I clicked on it. It wasn't new and improved. It was new and improved with the little ones too, but it was also that they had gotten a whole new size, and this is what they look like. These were $7.95 on the website. Again, they've been discontinued. But I thought that was a great price range. Let's just say $8, round it off. $8 was a really good price range for this. This is cardboard. The second thing was that if you bought 10 of them, you got them for $69.95, I think it was, and $4.99 shipping and handling, which is what I did. I bought 10 of them. When I went back to reorder them, they were discontinued. That's when I found that out. Heartbroken. On the website stated that they were contacted by the manufacturer that made them, that they were infringing on someone else's idea, and that they had to stop and assist selling them. So TKB said they were going back to the drawing board. They're going to redraw this, come with new ideas. If anybody had any ideas to, post it on their Facebook page, and so they could work on it. They're hoping to come out with new ones in the summertime, this summer. So, yeah. Now, some of you are sitting there and probably typed up TKB, Freestyle Palettes on YouTube and gotten some reviews. I'm going to tell you something right now. I've never had a problem with mine. Yes, I do have some gapping, like I said on my little ones. I've never had them fly open. Like I could do this. Nothing has popped out. Nothing. If I do drop them on the floor, I can guarantee you that after maybe 1 or 2 tosses, something's going to open, something's going to pop out. It's just that draw of 50-50. You have that the draw of the luck of the draw, whatever it's called. But you have that. Crap happens. Sometimes you drop a glass and nothing happens to it. The next time you do it so lightly and it shatters. It's that whole entire thing of chance. I've had where, yes, I've dropped it, it opened, then later on I've dropped it again and maybe 2 eyeshadows or blush shot out and broke on me. But then again, I dropped it from a height or whatever else, and stuff happens. I've gone through so many of these, dropping them on marble floorings in hotel rooms, or in when I'm like a bride's, when I'm in the some brides will get married where it's all in one conclusive. There's a couple here in New Jersey where the church is in there, the banquet hall is in there, so they don't have to go nowhere. Their guests get there, and they stay there from beginning to end. And I've dropped these on the marble floors. Yeah. So I'm just saying that it does happen. Sometimes I drop them, nothing happens. Sometimes I drop them and they'll shatter, and the lid will go flying over here, the bottom half will go over there. It's happened. I dropped this one the other day, and like 3 eyeshadows came out. Can you see the corner? It just went like this, and then it flopped, and then it just went bloop, and I lost an eyeshadow, my white one, right there. But anyway, and this is what they look like. What they look like. I don't know how they're gonna look like when they change them. Here's the Z palette, because everybody's gonna want to know the difference between the Z palette and this. This one is, first of all, the weight. Big difference in weight. My Z palette is warping. So is this, but this is warping, and this hurts a little bit more because this cost me a lot more than this did. This cost me $20. This was $7.95, $8. for 20 bucks, I could buy 2 of these and walk away with change. Not this. So when something like this warps with this amount of money, I am a little ticked off. Because technically, this is not worth the $20. This is not even worth 15. This is worth 8 bucks, as much as this one is worth. I don't care what anybody says. That is my opinion. And mine only, I guess. But anyway, you wash them and clean them with 91% alcohol and a little cotton ball or whatever. Wipe it down, and that's it. Do not wet these. There are reviews on the Z palette and on the TKB before they took them down where women had used water. They warp. Why didn't you tell us this would warp? It's freaking cardboard. What do you think? Mind you, I'm literally reading these reviews of these women saying this and thinking, wow, must be the same woman that Oprah was talking about, that when she did the recipe with the chicken with the cook, and before they moved on to the next, because it was still sitting inside the packaging when you buy it at the supermarket, she reminded everybody to take it out of the packaging and not to use the plastic plate, the styrofoam plate that the chicken comes on to cook on. The cook said to her, why are you saying that? She goes, you won't believe the emails we'll get tomorrow. How many women will say that the plate disintegrated in the oven? Yeah. So, I'm just saying. So when I reviews like that, they've lost every credibility that is known to man when I read that. It's like, I mean, I have my moments, but you know it's cardboard. You know if you touch it with water, it's just going to go bonkers. So anyway, so the cardboard, the basic is that it is, again, supposed to be cheap to make. It's supposed to be light, and the Z palette is not light compared to this, which is why my husband thinks these started to warp on me faster than these. Well, than my little ones, because I've had them as long as this one here, is because these are not as dense as this, and so this is so compact that a little bit of moisture will make them warp, where this is not as compact, and this has a little bit more of a wiggle room, which makes sense when you listen to it. There's the giant gap I have right there. I can stick a nail right in there. Right there. Yeah. So this one is the one I bought last year, and it's warping on me. The one my very first one really went bad. When I bought my very first one, another girl that I know liked them, and she ordered offline. Hers also did the same thing, but she returned her back to the manufacturer, and they sent her a new one. And then told her not to use. You can't get them wet. She's like, I never got them wet. I live in a house with forced hot air. Could that be it? I don't know. I also do not keep these in the bathroom or anything like that. They're kept in the bottom drawer down here. Heat rises, cold air stays down here, so I don't know. But this is what this one looks like. This one is really bad. It literally did the whole entire warp. And it's like literally here. Not a review on Z palette. Anybody stating that these things warped. Mind you, I cleaned mine with, like I said, 91% alcohol. I just wipe them down really quick, and that's it. So I don't know. I mean, alcohol, I do that with my little ones, and they weren't as bad as these didn't warp as bad as my Z palettes. Am I happy that my Z palettes did that? No, I paid $20 for these things. So I don't mind them warping, but they shouldn't warp that fast, number one. Number two, if these warp, these were only $8 bucks. This was 20. I could buy 2 of these and walk away with some change and buy myself a cup of coffee and a donut. So, with that said, there's other companies coming out with some. Aradel. Jess has one in their catalog. I asked the girl said they should be on the website in this summer, and they're going to be a different shape. They're not going to look like this. They're going to make doors more oval, she said, which I don't understand, but that's what she said. Yeah, there it is. So, if TKB is watching this, I really do love these. I love the price point. I think they're great. Jessie Girl made one, but of course theirs has the, what do you call that? The, them individual. But I think this size, this looks like a little notebook. I think this would be a great size for it. I think this would be really nice size compared to the Z palette. it's a whole different shape. Yeah. So that's it. I'm so sorry, Seal family 1234. I hope this helps. If I hear any more information on this, I'll put it in a video and let you guys know. That's where we are right now with what's going on here. I have a feeling that you're going to see, I think you're going to start seeing more and more come out where the idea is a good idea, but I think the sizes and the shapes will be changing. I really think. My also idea for TKB is, how about a double-sided one? One this side and then one on this side. So you could put your eyeshadows here, and you can flip it over, and you can put your blushes and all that on the other side, and then you can put it in your bag. Yeah. Now there's the other one I'm going to review, and I'll be back to review that one. Give you my reason why I think it's a good idea, but I haven't used it yet, so I'll be right back with that video, guys. If you have any questions or anything like that, and again, I apologize that I did this video with them being discontinued, but I know they're going to come back, and when they do, I'll let you guys know. Any questions, just put them on the bottom. Okay, guys. Bye.